Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good day. And this video today even more magical. For some of you it's probably gonna be Christmas morning. For some of you I'm guessing it's Christmas Eve or something. Anyways, and I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas from me. And I'm super excited to basically as a gift, but also very promised gift, be presenting to you and explaining to you how I made Aurora's artwork. Okay, so let's start. I started the creation of this artwork actually way before I started the reactions to Aurora. And I have to say, I didn't expect to be so spot on with like the ethereal, like everything. Like it just seemed so accurate what I was painting of her. Once I first checked her out, I was like, no way. The direction I started going for, like the watercolors, the flowiness, the colorfulness, was correct. When I was actually intending to make it a bit more like moody a bit, and that was actually gonna be right as well, because her lyrics tend to be a bit more like moody sometimes. Moody meaning just turning a bit on the creepy side, and well, they're very interesting, but I really like them, contrasting to her own actual like beliefs and everything. I find the songs to be something liberal for her, to a chance for her to actually explain herself and her ideas in the most extreme way possible. And yes, so it's really interesting how her lyrics are like that. Now let's move on to let's continue from the fact that I was actually making it and added the watercolors and everything, and then I saw it and I was like, I saw the Into the Unknown, how her voice actually functioned and everything, and I tend to base my artworks mostly on how the voice sounds, their identity of the voice, and their own like character. So after seeing the documentary as well, I had a huge idea of how I wanted the artwork to go, and I ended up adding color using color pencils and watercolor pencils. I ended up making it even more like playful and colorful on the skin, especially because I wanted to. I wasn't intending to. I was gonna go for a more like relaxed skin color watercolor look, so you'll end up with a very beautiful colorful Aurora. I actually find it to be one of my most successful artworks because it just looks gorgeous to me. The detail of the color pencils are super cool and super fun. And the image as well is just so playful. It actually also embodies her character again. When I had two images in mind, one was just a bit more set up, let's say, and when I asked my friend, she's like, pick this one, it looks more playful and fun to work with. She also doesn't like to do eyes, so she's like, pick this one, it has one eye. I was like, sure. I actually wouldn't mind doing both eyes, but okay. But it turned out to be like the perfect image, because that leaf just like, I don't know, like the whole setup there just had the character that we wanted to go for in the end in the artwork, in my opinion. And I was really glad and pleasantly surprised to find out about that. So let's start explaining about the actual artwork. So the artwork was picked out by Patreon to be a watercolor mixed media in a way, pencil, pen work, and I need to say that even the pen really helped. Like, I know that you don't usually use pen and watercolors and watercolor pencils and pencils and and all that, but it honestly helps so much, just like show off some of the details that other things, like say watercolors wouldn't show as much. Like the hair popped out so much because it had the pen as the final touch. Also, the acrylic white was super helpful to just give some of the most shiny, let's say, parts of the hair. Because I kind of, what's the most sad thing is that I wish I could have made her hair white and realistic. But with the style I actually ended up going for, it didn't really fit. So it's a bit blue, you could say. I actually really like it. Like, it looks gorgeous. I also love her hairstyle here. Super playful, again, part of her character. So we're in theme for some reason. Continuing on. What I really like is actually the eye. It just came out super fun with the white and the pink, like all the colors. Also the eyebrow and how faint it is, because her eyebrows, being like blondish, are not actually like they were very faint. So ending up doing them like I did, I'm actually super happy because I usually tend to start with bulky eyebrows, and if I did that here, they wouldn't actually end up presentable because she has blonde ones, so they need to be as faint as possible. So yeah, that's why I also think the watercolor start and approach was super helpful and good. If I started off with a pen straight away, it would end up really, well, not appropriate. Let's say it would be a messy start, and I actually wouldn't be sure if I could fix it. I would need a lot of white. Let's just get that out of the way. I would have needed a lot of white. just paint over it. Yep. I had a lot of fun, especially in the color pencil. Just messy part. I guess that's kind of like my favorite parts, when you start just like doing lines and patterns and things. Because my friend, when I was asking and I was getting feedback, and still till now, the only thing I'm missing in my opinion, I feel like, is the nose. I think I made her too thick. I made the nose too thick. I think I needed to add a bit of shadow in the middle, like when it connects to where the eyes are. In a way, yeah. Oh well, your opinion as well matters, so if you see it as okay, I will be okay. Okay, so I also found it really fun, as I said, working with the watercolors and the watercolor pencils, because I was like, something's missing, and my friend goes, what if you use like that as a reference? And there was an artwork where they used chalk, pencils and things, and they just did lines and structures and things, just really messy and sketchy and all that. And I was like, you know what, maybe in this cohesive blendiness, that's actually what it needs. And I'm like, wow, okay, that's actually gonna be helpful, you're right. And I started using a lot of like just messy lines and weird lines, and then added a bit of watercolor on them just to make them a bit more faint. I left some more strong. I started blending again. The neck just looks really cool, like with this technique, and in the end just came out really well, interesting. Like, I love every little bit of it. It's super cool. I even added my little signature at the bottom where her hair is. I didn't expect it to be this fun and cool to see, but also make. And I guess it's just how unexpected I found her journey, because I never expected her to have such a cool, crystal clear, honey deep, rich voice. I could keep going on about like how to describe it, because there's so many things about her voice that she likes to use, and basically her identity of a voice is that's just super cool. But let's kind of cut it off there. I hope you guys enjoyed the creation. I hope you like the elements of the mediums I've used of her pen, watercolor, color pencil kind of artwork. I had a lot of fun. I did struggle with parts, but in the end I'm super happy with how it came out. I hope you guys are as well. I hope you enjoyed it. You had a fun time watching it. If you want to get the actual artwork, you can get it in a digital form by going to my website. It's going to be linked right at the end of this video, and just finding the artwork and sending me an email saying I want to purchase this. And we'll work it out from there. Basically, I can get PayPal, and I think I can also like connect with banks. My dad explained how. So yeah, I wish you a Merry Christmas. Be sure to enjoy yourself, hang out with your family. Don't just be on the computer all day, because it's not as enjoyable, I can guarantee you. So yep. Bye bye. See you guys next time in my next video.